What's going on, man? How y'all feeling?
Man, we live and direct, Renegade Culture style.
Direct and live.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is our first in the Apocalypse Renegade Culture Corona Edition 1. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's
Doing
right.
it live on Zoom and shit like that.
You get that mole? You get that check for cancer, man? What the fuck is that? I was like, yo, that's an awfully big mole up in there.
You got jokes.
I was just saying, it's like huge up in there.
Nigga, I thought that shit was a fly.
I was like, yo, somebody hit that shit over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So we got a real special show tonight. You know, we want to really grind into like the hip hop politics and what's going on in the hip hop world.
2020.
Almost.
in the building.
God damn, it's almost over. I feel like it.
It needs to be.
I know it's been the longest year in the history of mankind, or
Yeah,
womankind, whatever
Yeah.
fucking kind we want to name.
Yeah, this 2020 is definitely get your motherfucking vision correct with 2020.
Yeah, man.
boy.
When was the last time you voted? Yeah, make some shit up. Go ahead. 1980.
I voted for Shirley Chisholm. But anyway,
Reagan was the president.
Reagan was the president. I voted
Yo!
for Shirley Chisholm.
And
Shout
Reagan
out to
was
my man
selling
Biz
crack,
Markie.
yo.
You know what I'm saying? Get well, my man Biz. Nobody
Beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz.
What's that? The Renegade Coaches in the building.
Yo, we in the house, yo. This is like episode 3 of us doing our social distancing Zoom segments and shit.
There's some wild shit too, man. The whole social distancing thing is kind of wild because of the fact that we ain't used to this shit. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, we up close and personal with you motherfuckers. I say fuck Cube still. You know what I'm saying? And fuck the haters and the detractors.
No, I don't agree with
Unfair.
that. I don't agree with that because if you look at Cube's history, man, you go back to even when he was still an artist, when he broke away from NWA.
Yeah.
After he dropped America's Most Wanted, the next thing he dropped was Death Certificate, and he had Khalid Muhammad, and he had a lot of politics that were radical at the time. You know what I mean? If you go back and listen to it.
Look. If I go back and listen to it, let's listen to the shit.
You just listen to it?
I was,
Oh.
and I agree with that part, but that was then. If we're gonna use that particular point, then we'll say that shit. Bobby Rush was a Panther back in the '60s. Right now, he a fucking sellout politician in the joint. You don't get props for what you used to do. You know what I'm saying? That's like I got a problem with motherfuckers be talking about I used to be in the movement. I used to organize. I don't respect movement dropouts. The war's still on. You know what I mean? So what he did before, that was great. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But he went from Death Certificate to all this other shit. He trying to be Hollywood right now. He want to know, are we there yet? Motherfucker, he don't care nothing about all that other shit.
So this is what we stuck with now. And and part of the reason is because, again, we refuse to move beyond white folks' agenda when it comes to like what these elections do for us as a community.
Right.
We get stuck in these every 4 years is the presidential. In between that is the 2-year run at the Senate and the House seats. And so we think that's the main arena for politics. And because that's all we do and that's all we care about, we refuse to do the type of organizing, institution building, outside organization building that we need to really have some power for ourselves. Yo! I'm back. Yo, Renegade Culture. I know y'all can see. This Kamau. Are you playing the song again? What's happening, bro? What's happening?
I wasn't ready.
You weren't ready for me?
I wasn't
That was
ready
too much?
either.
Yo, do your thing, bro.
What's going on, yo? How y'all doing, man?
Now is back.
Yes, ain't y'all happy to hear from me, man?
Yes.
Yo, Kalonji, what's happening? How you been doing?
How you doing, sir?
Good. You got a little collar shirt on? Your mom did that for you? She ironed that. That's what
Kamau's
we show,
back.
You know what I'm saying?
Kamau's back. He's
Yeah.
drinking that cognac, clearly.
Yup.
But anyway,
Y'all ain't shit.
he dropped the drop.
Next.
Jai Brown.
Jai in the building. Jai who?
Jai Brown.
Jai Brown? Jai got a last name?
You didn't even know, right?
Okay, what the nigga done graduated and came back with a last name.
He got a degree.
Dr. Jai Brown.
He just remembered that because they had to put it on a degree and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like, what's
it's
my
like-
last name again?
Hey, what size is
still
that
taking
hat you got
collection
on,
with
man?
this
I like
hat.
that bucket
It's
hat.
the same size of them Timbs that you got on there. I'm gonna be taking from you when I leave the spot tonight.
gonna make
That's
Doc-
what's
you gonna
size.
make the ear
You notice
doctor
they
run the
match,
Timbs.
right? You notice they match, right?
Word.
You need to get those on camera.
I asked him, I said, what size are those? Talking about his size. I said, no, they my size, bro.
Okay.
We'll see you after
You
the
had
show.
her trying to make the
Ear
man
doctor.
run his shoes.
Come
and
on, that's
shit.
how it is. That's how it is.
The ear doctor got some Timberlands on, similar to Timberlands.
Community CMOS. That's $25 a bag, healthy, keeps you tight, keeps everything good. Community CMOS, buy that,
Keep you
support
tight.
the
What
organization.
does it do for you? You said keep you tight.
Keep it tight. Keep it all good inside, brother. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck he wants to?
Healthy, wealthy, and wise. Fuck y'all. We Renegade Culture. We out.
Blah. You said keep you tight. It's one particular white woman, she didn't like what I was talking about when I was talking about white privilege.
Oh.
So she decided to tell me, and I said something about, what she was dealing with was a case of white privilege. She decided to tell me about her having black boys, black sons.
Oh, damn. No.
I said, wow, you have black sons. She said, yes, I do. And such and such, such and such. What do you have to say about that? I said, well, a whole lot of slave masters had black children.
Oh.
Anyway, this renegade culture, we don't fuck with us.
True
You'll
that.
Go in your motherfucking crib, smack the shit out your fat white wife, and lose our motherfucking mind, because that's what we do.
Just because you got black in you don't mean you black. You know what I'm
Goddamn
saying?
right.
Just because you got black in you every night at
Rachel
9 o'clock.
Dozel.
We don't go for that. You know what I'm saying?
I say this.
Here we go.
You took your black ass to Tulsa, where they had the Tulsa uprisings, where blood was soaked into the ground, where these white folks burned these people's shit down to the ground. And you took your ass out there with this no good, racist, impotent bastard.
Okay.
And you decided that you was gonna go out there and represent this motherfucker. The ancestors smacked your black ass to where the fuck you came from. I don't want nobody saying. Kalonji said, I'm always the bad guy, the good guys. Shit. And you see Kamau rolling up on you.
Oh, yeah.
What you doing was that?
Fuck you, man. Go ahead.
You'll be able to see him.
That's a trigger. Trigger mic up there.
He gonna massage your fingers when he telling you. Fuck that, man. This motherfucker said that he wasn't visiting.
That's right.
He wasn't paying no goddamn respects. I was
like, well, guys,
hey.
and they're weird,
I mean,
man.
hey,
You gotta respect it. 'Cause I'm like,
hey, listen,
he
man.
said, because you know what he said? He
something.
said, John Lewis didn't come to my inauguration, so
Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm like, this is who he is.
Yeah.
This is your white supremacist leader.
Why you gonna
Why
front?
play games?
Why you gonna front and go somebody's funeral when you really
Hey, you don't like him.
So I
saying?
honor that shit because of the fact that I couldn't imagine, you know what I'm saying, I'm laid up in a motherfucking casket and you motherfuckers letting my enemy come pay respect.
Exactly.
What
Sitting
type
in
of
the
shit
front
is that?
row, because he would have a front row seat
He had
too.
front row seat.
He'd be giving a eulogy.
If the motherfucker come to my funeral, I'm jumping up and leaving.
God damn.
Yeah, fuck y'all niggas, y'all thought I was
Fuck
gone.
Trump.
I'm slapping everybody but him,
Fuck
because y'all punk
Clinton.
motherfuckers let him in the door.
Fuck Biden.
Got some t-shirts with you though?
I
Can you
got
hold some up?
t-shirts. We ain't got none with me right now because of the coronavirus.
You know what, Negro? I'm sorry. He's supposed to have some t-shirts ready
Hey, yo,
4
listen.
weeks ago.
Listen, man.
Son, where is mine? I don't have one
Wow,
shirt, no community.
I
don't got none. I don't got none either.
I got your medium. I got your medium.
I just know I laid out, Ear Doctor, I laid out some dollars for some teas.
Hey, listen,
It's like
man.
9 weeks later.
Hey, I ain't seen
I
you.
see him with that new, wait a minute.
We
I
ain't
see him
seen
with
you
that
in
new
12
poofy sweater on.
You said
That's
what
all I
sweater?
see.
You said what sweater?
You got
He got some new,
glasses
he got some
and
new,
everything.
Wow.
I know he got some new shades on. He got a little oil.
These shades
He
older.
finally got a little oil in the lock.
Find out
But that's
somebody
about it. You know what
pulling
I'm
a
saying?
Umar Johnson.
Yo.
Where's all this money going?
Umar.
Speaking of that motherfucker, there's a documentary.
Umar Changa.
Oh, man. That's just ugly.
You know what I'm saying?
In the morning words of my Jamaican friends, that's quite ugly.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the race to the White House.
Race to the White House. We're gonna definitely talk about the races going to the White House.
And it doesn't matter what party, there's going to be a racist in the White
No matter
House.
whether you black or white, it's gonna be a racist up in the party. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear.
Old school.
Kalonji Jama Changa in the building with my co-host Craig Mack.
I got a better face. My face is all like together.
Oh, stop it.
Craig had a hot.
R.I.P. Craig Mack. Man.
Oh, my
Stop
bad.
that,
He
man.
did have a lot of holes in his face, though. You know
Oh,
what
my
I'm
God.
saying?
Yo.
He did, yo.
What's your name again?
Kamau K Franklin, yo.
Alongside,
The Ear Doctor.
yes, we're the building. Performance?
Who's our last performer today?
Lola Lande. She got
Lola Lande.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lola Falana is in the house.
Lola Lande.
Lola
So
Lande.
you're showing your age, B.
Okay.
Lola
Lola
Falana.
Falana. Like he
He 80 years old.
That's
and
right.
shit.
It's a ripple, you big boy. Anyway, you listen to Renegade Culture, we can say fuck the police.
Fuck the police.
Fuck the president.
Fuck the president.
Fuck the prosecutor.
Fuck the prosecutor.
And fuck that poet that tried to say my name in his rhyme the other day and shit, and shit was whack. Don't you ever, never, ever, ever
Oh.
put my name in your shit if your shit whack.
Boom.
Renegade Culture.
Boom, we be back. what revolution is. And revolution is not integrating into the American so-called democratic system.
Right.
Revolution is about self-determination, it's about Pan-Africanism, it's about having your own, and that's what freedom and revolution and liberation really means. And all this other stuff is you cozying up to some folks who ain't never going to
bullshit.
give you no real power.
Nothing.
Who ain't
They
gonna
just
never
gonna tell you
they
Black
ain't gonna
Lives
get-
Matter.
White Pence, or Whitey Pence,
White Pence.
with all that white hair.
White shit.
White shit here.
Yes.
Fly got stuck in his hair. Somebody said people were counting for like 2
minutes.
2 minutes. This shit
minutes.
was in his hair. Refused to
fly.
leave. Yeah.
I think this motherfucker's dead.
I think so.
Flies is
Walking
fucking.
the zombie.
So 3 days later, again, was it 3 days?
No, that day.
Oh,
the
that day.
game.
That game?
The game
It was that game.
is the same game. As
I'm
soon as he
tripping. I'm
didn't
thinking about
kneel,
something.
they went out there. I think it was like maybe the third, second quarter. He went out there and plop towards ACL.
Once
and
again-
guess how he looked on the floor?
He was kneeling.
Once again, the ancestors, they said, oh, you ain't gonna kneel, you gonna learn tonight. Well, you know the ill thing about it, Lola, it's like, you've been here 2 years, right? And you finally made it to Renegade Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Lola said Renegade Coaches. Give us
You know what I'm saying?
clap your hands.
2
This is
years.
the most important place of your whole goddamn career. You gotta
We're going to
understand.
make a break here. We're going to make a break.
Did Common go to Cuba with y'all?
Yeah, Common came
During
to
Black
Cuba.
August?
Yep, Black August, you know, that's the weird thing. Talib, Common, Mos, we've taken the
DPs.
Roots, Black Thought, DPs.
Yes.
Erica Badu came. So all those folks who are like the quote unquote conscious rappers,
Right.
particularly the late 90s, early 2000s, were folks who did, when we did a Black August concert in New York, were folks who came along and, you know, they did the trip. And some of them got politicized
During that
because of
moment.
that.
All right.
And we got a new set.
And we on a new set.
Look at
Yes,
this.
we
You know
have
what
a
I'm
super
saying?
new set. The set is dope. You know what I mean?
Not dope.
We
need
live
a
at
table,
Playback.
son.
Huh?
We need a table.
We need a table.
I don't like this non-table look.
This man see, I'm like, this is a table right
Look
there.
at this,
man.
my elbow shit. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Look at the elbow.
Hey,
look.
just
man, you
feel
know
a
your
little-
arms too short to box with God.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what it
Let,
is.
let it do what it do.
Can you not get too close? I got the thing on.
Oh, yeah, you got that.
You got something.
You
on
got
it.
that shit.
That's
right
for y'all, B. That's
Oh,
for
man,
y'all.
that's cool, man. You got a nice match.
She's like, you better wear that goddamn mask when you
No, you
go
get out
down.
the house. She did. Just why she got out the house.
Yo,
That's right.
I mean, it's a nice
Got out
dress.
the house.
Yeah,
got
the
out
floral,
the house.
the
Renegade
floral
Coach.
mask. That's cute. But anyway.
What's the best advice your mom gave you?
Okay, that's advice your mommy.
Best
That's
advice
the most
my
civilized.
mom
That's actually a good
gave
question, Naka.
Damn,
Right?
Naka. Shit.
First time for everything, even the
Fuck
book.
me up.
Hey,
For the women.
Ladies,
Oh, shit.
best advice my mom gave me was to always have fuck, fight, or walk money. Because if you're going out like on a date with a man or something like that, you either gotta fuck, you gotta fight, or you gotta walk. So you need money for all those things.
who's your top five? Salt and pepper.
Vanessa Sinquist.
Y'all done?
JJ Fad.
Y'all done?
We done.
MC Light.
Daughter.
MC Light.
357.
MC Light.
Okay.
Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Lil Kim.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Cardi, but number one is Lauryn Hill.
Got his name on his shirt. He won't
How was
forget,
he gonna
though.
remember it and shit? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Dumbass.
Okay. Come in looking
Represent.
like George Cheedy Jr. But anyway.
Speaking of that,
I ain't rock
motherfucker.
my Renegade Coaches shirt today.
Oh, you did?
I knew you was gonna rock yours, so I was
You
like,
know.
let me rock something.
Good looking, brother.
Laundry, that's in the cycle of laundry and shit.
That's all it is. That's all
Mom
it
did
is.
the laundry. She said, "Yeah, baby, wear that today."
That's horrible.
I see you got dressed pretty nice.
I'm always
Wifey
nice,
did a good
son.
You like a distinguished derelict today.
Don't let us get to start with the R, the E, the N, the E, the G, the A, the D, the E is Renegade. Renegade culture.
Well, I'm glad y'all figured out how to spell that shit.
No, that's
Last
true.
time-
That's true.
Last time over like the R, the G, the E, the D.
He threw me off. He threw me off or something like that.
We was both looking at the sign
I
behind.
did. You know, I did. I was like, and what is that other letter again? Just
Yeah.
in case. You know what I'm saying? I'm educated though.
The illiterate too. Okay, cool. Yeah, new audio name, new rap name.
And he said that Donald Trump was our first racist president.
That's what he said. That's what his racist.
That's
ass
his
said.
racist act. That's the one racist said about the other racist.
I
That's
was
true.
fucking confused about how Trump. He must have meant the first racist president of 2020.
2020.
motherfucker. Did you mean that? You old.
Another what the fuck is your boy with the white privilege job. Steve Nash in the NBA gets a job. Never coached the team from scratch. Just retired a while ago. And he got the head job
NBA, the Nets, the
for
Brooklyn
the
Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
Where my man, the thing I'm most
Wait a
upset
minute.
about this.
Pause.
What happened?
He got the head job where?
The Brooklyn Nets.
I'm still not really believing they Brooklyn yet. I know they've been there for a while.
Now you don't believe they Brooklyn.
They like the
Last week, the motherfucker had a Nets hat
No,
on.
they're the gentrification team.
Sudden,
They're the gentrification. Even
Oh,
though
okay.
my man KD's on there. So I'm like,
he mad because he still like the New Jersey Nets and shit.
Aw,
so he's
damn.
Like, even
Nah,
though
see,
you're from Brooklyn,
I'm kind of mad because they ain't got the jersey Nets.
Daniel Cameron, with his bitch ass, Kentucky Attorney General. This motherfucker comes out talking about it was disgusting that she mentioned his name and they tried to throw him under the bus. Daniel Cameron, I pray to the God of Isaac that your black ass, your monkey black ass, see the Renegade Culture podcast. If you was insulted by Megan Thee Stallion, I say eat a motherfucking between two slices of bread, you fucking fed.
God damn.
The hell with you, you cocksucker.
Oh, God
rat
damn.
bastard. In
All right,
the name
we get
of
it.
Breonna
We get it.
Taylor,
We get it. We
I
get it.
pray that you fucking
We get it. I mean, and we're going to give some dap to Megan because she didn't have to do that.
salute to Megan Thee Stallion. What you eat don't make us shit. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. There's no white Jesus suppressing me. You understand what I'm saying? But if you feel that particular symbolism is something that's going to stop our growth, then I don't know where the fuck you from.
Okay, if we was all running the train on the bitch, nobody's gonna. What? Y'all, just stay with me, bear with me. It's relationships and sex. I told y'all.
Yeah, but this one is this. I'm gonna have to cut this one off. So.
If we all
This one, I don't want to hear it. Nah, that's just a little too much even for me.
What? You don't got no train on me. I'ma just do it.
I don't give a fuck.
Just listen. You missing the point
No,
though.
you gotta find another analogy. Nobody wants to hear the train on the thing. You gotta do another analogy, son. It's just too much. It's too much. Think of another one. Appreciate it. Renegade Culture, we're gonna be back.
What if I can't?
Renegade Coach is in the building.
Yo, we back. You know what I'm saying?
We in the building.
Shut your
He's losing his
goddamn
goddamn voice or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm laughing.
He dying from his hot breath.
I know he breathing in his own air. He can't take it and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I told her to take that shit
Anyway,
off. But she's watching.
I know exactly.
fuck you.
Mom said I had to wear my mask tonight. So
Okay, all right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
I ran into Kalonji last night going fishing, and he recruited me to come here to do this show with him today.
Wow.
He said to me, he said, you know what, why don't you just come hang out? I was like, cool. Then he called me and said, you know what, I need you to give me a ride. Make sure you're at my house at this time, that time, and I can come pick him up and bring him here. And then that's how I got to host the show. So that's how I got to be his co-host.
Okay,
Look at that.
that nigga high. But anyway, check it. Anyway,
It's still bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Shout out to Malik B. You know what I'm saying? Rise in power from
True
the
that.
Roots. You
True
know what I'm
that.
saying? One of the dopest members of the Roots.
who's the cheese?
Kamala's the cheese.
I got that. All right.
She's the fucking cheese. Bite is the goddamn trap. And niggas about to get their necks snapped the fuck off. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Because anything better than old ass Garfield.
I know we're not supposed to talk about this, but then she goes home to her white husband. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Renegade culture. Renegade culture.
She gets the gas face.
Oh, we'll be back. Somebody made a picture of you and several other left-wing activists and militants saying that y'all were playing for Trump.
Yeah, some white dude, I think his name is Robert Still. Robert Still, fuck you.
You know, we was Detroit Reds before we was Malcolm X's. A lot of people did some crazy stuff before.
Well,
and if you really know that you did some crazy stuff, you need to come back.
Yeah,
Man up and be accountable.
Yeah, because like you said, we've all done all kinds of crazy shit. But the thing is, too, I want to point out, too, man, and not calling Common a revolutionary. Being a revolutionary don't make you a righteous man.
No, that's
okay,
true.
see, that's some shit that somebody got fucked up. And they think that because of the fact that you're against the state, that means you have your morals and your standards in order. You might just hate police. You might just hate the government. That don't mean that you're not a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So we support the fighters. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we also support there being some type of moral standards. And that's not saying, you know, I'm not here to judge anybody on that level unless you are absolutely sure you crossed the line and you crossed our people. Renegade culture. We got Rich Shabazz on the side. Rich Shabazz look like he about to start a collection plate with that hat he got. And we'll be right back at you.
I'm trying to figure out what's left to say after this. I'm gonna say everything. I'm like, how you say all that so fast? I didn't even know you was that intelligent.
Hey,
Renegade
we'll
culture.
be right back. You know what I'm saying? So Garfield, we just need to get rid of Garfield.
Well, you know,
I'm looking, I'm like, where the fuck am I at? People like, Brother Kamau. Are you with Brother Kamau? I said,
He's like, yes, he is.
Yes, I am with Brother Kamau.
So, I mean, just to get our what the fuck segments in, yo. So the governor of Puerto Rico.
The governor of Puerto Rico.
Came out. Her goofy ass. Came out with her blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
Came out.
Now, hair wasn't blonde before, was it?
I don't think it was. I mean, it's one of these things about, our sister Rosa Clemente always talks about all Puerto Ricans being of African descent.
Right.
I think there's some exceptions.
There's absolutely
I think there's some exceptions.
And it's unfortunate. When you find a lot of Puerto Rican women, just like black women, because they are black, you find a lot of them that work for the state or in positions of power, they lose their fucking mind and capitalism takes it to a whole nother level.
Oh, I'm saying this one is from Spain, though. I'm saying she's Spain.
She's
Spanish. She's Spain, Puerto Rican.
She's white Spanish.
But anyway, when you was telling the story about being hungry and your breath stinking and the white stuff around your mouth, that's like Kalonji all the time.
Every day.
So that's how I got to deal with that, brother. You know what I'm saying? So,
Damn, Kalonji.
That was dope.
Fuck you.
Did you like his answer, sir?
I loved it.
I bet you do. He got
Babylon is falling.
I know. That's because you got 12 people behind you and shit. Even if you didn't like it, you're gonna like it tonight. Like, I like that. He could have said, bum skilly, bum, and you'd be like, oh, this shit was
That was great, man. That was a great answer. Yeah.
All right, this is Hip Hop Stories with Minister Server. Server, could you please let us know how you wound up DJing for KRS-One?
Who said I DJ for KRS-One? The fuck you talking about, Naka? No, I'm just kidding.
Nigga, I mean, who the fuck is the guest that you saw?
Or after?
He's like, I mean, what the fuck? That's a true what the fuck. I mean, I understand you was watching Edison Cooper on the other goddamn joint. And you decided to start playing with your wee-wee. I don't understand it, man. Maybe Kamau know.
Fuck you. And then my man had to come out with an apology. He's like, I apologize to my wife, yeah, you better apologize, motherfucker.
You nasty motherfucker.
You just fucked up your like $500,000 a year job at
Jeffrey.
CNN.
Jeffrey, you
$300 job.
You nasty motherfucker. You nasty bastard. He's just beating his meat, man.
Oh, goddamn, that's so crazy.
That's what the fuck he was doing.
You know what I'm saying? Was I doing it right?
What's that, man?
Just stop doing that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't
do that shit with me over here, bro.
Don't do that shit with me.
Do that shit at home by yourself. We don't do that already.
The R, the E, the N, the E, the G, the A, the D, the E. It's Renegade.
Trump, he must have meant the first racist president of 2020.
Pretty much.
Did you mean that?
But we get on the Democrats because that's where our people are. We know we're not in the Republican camp, and nor will we even think that we should be in the Republican camp.
I don't give a fuck whether she's black, purple, green, whatever. She is black. You know what I mean? She may be mixed or whatever, but she's black. We got that much. But the fact is, I'm not caught up in black faces in high places. He was 21 years old when he was murdered in his bed. And, we still riding for Chairman Fred and all those who came before him.
My brother Kalonji is not here.
Where's Kalonji?
I got a car earlier. He said he was on his way, but his bicycle broke down. So he couldn't make it and shit again, you know what I'm saying?
I told you, man, you gotta get one of them scooters or Uber or something.
Something, nigga. You gotta
Come
step
on
up,
now.
man. Tell your moms to give you a bigger allowance and you
But
can
you know what?
get down here.
I got you again. Because we all family, so I got you, yo.
Yo, how about we get him a big wheel?
Yo, that's what he needs.
That's what he needs.
That's what he needs. We got you, Kalonji.
I can see him on the highway pedaling and shit. Pedaling, you know what I'm saying?
Cussing out folks and shit.
Exactly.
I feel like we're in the Hunger Games, man.
Yeah, we are hunted, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're in the Hunger Games and how they got, how in the Hunger Games they have the screen up in the sky and shit, and it's always, you look in the sky and see who transitioned that day. That's how it is right now with this whole police terrorism thing, man.
A lot of people. Hold up.
Jay-Z nigga right now. Jay-Z dude.
A lot of people are voting for Trump just about their dollars.
Somebody slapped
the producer.
About their dollars in their pocket. They like, yo, we want to keep our money.
That's true, but they're just getting quiet about it. They won't talk about it, but they best believe they're doing it, and some of them are black.
Yeah.
That's right. Torrance speaking.
I want to know why
Let them talk.
Make sure you got that energy.
Man,
Don't become that guy.
I ain't never said no like that.
Got sponsors?
You're gonna go vote for that motherfucker, and you're gonna tell me I'm fucking stupid? Get the f out of here, man.
Now see, I ain't changing shit. You motherfuckers. See, hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. What's happening, Yanasa?
You should change your shirt.
I ain't changed my shirt.
She was like, that was you changed it through? She's like, that's what you changed it
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. As soon as I came on the joint, y'all start bombing. That would killing you. Go live, don't say nothing.
I'm pushing so many fucking buttons over here. I ain't gonna front. It's a lot of fucking buttons I'm pushing over here.
I need to kill the light behind me or what? You.
Renegade culture, and look who's back.
Yes, I'm back. Back like I left something. Anyway.
I don't even know why I came back, yo.
I don't know why you came back either, man. We was having fun. Shout out to Minister Server. He was an excellent co-host last episode.
Word. I heard he wasn't that great. The seat feels a little dented. It's like winding out. It's all winding out.
Busting shots at my man, Minister Server. That sounds like hate mail to me, man.
Nah. I love my man Server. I love him.
I'm trying to fix it now. How important was Fela Kuti to our liberation struggle?
I think Fela Kuti was crucial to our liberation. He was a Pan-Africanist. He mentioned that he didn't really take his African self, his Pan-African self seriously until he saw Black people in America on 125th Street wearing dashikis.
Living in these particular hoods, in these little impoverished areas, it's like you're kind of, it's like roaches in a fucking box trying to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say the whole crab in the barrel thing because of the fact that,
a barrel ain't a crab's natural habitat.
Exactly. And it's like even more and more you got people that's losing their jobs and how the economy is now, it's gonna be more and more people it might be more black on black crime because they out here. It's like, I ain't got no money, I gotta do something.
Yeah, I don't even buy the whole black on black crime shit because of the fact that no one's saying white on white crime.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And them motherfuckers are the master killers.
Yeah.
Fuck what Wu-Tang talking about. They the true master killers.
Let me read this to you. This is called Madness.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute now. You got a lot of pages, so we only got a few more.
That's all right.
All right, you're going to do a short first.
Let the man rock, man.
Do your thing. I'm just saying.
Man, gonna try. Hey.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Handle your business, Felipe.
Do your thing. You do you.
It's all right. That's what I mean. He doesn't
don't know no better.
My bad.
He from Canarsie. He from Canarsie.
Brooklyn. Go ahead, brother. Spit your joint. All right. It's important to make sure that this is something that's celebrating, again, our radical heritage and, like Kalonji said, the commemoration of the political prisoners and the political exiles. And knowing that these folks are part of our history and a part of our present. And if we don't do the work to get those folks out and to take care of those folks, then we really don't have a movement. We don't have a liberation struggle. We don't know what freedom means because no folks who are free leave their prisoners behind the bars of their enemies without trying to free them. So y'all got to remember that, commemorate Black August, do yourself some good, read some books, read Blood in My Eye, read the Soledad Brother Letters, and read other things to know about what Black August is about.
Right, that's right. Thank you.
Get y'all raps together, man. Practice your raps.
Damn.
You got something to spit?
What you want to battle? What's up?
Let it go. Renegade culture, we be back. Renegade culture. What, you gonna bust a rhyme, B? You was supposed to bust an old school rhyme. You busy burping, you dirty ass motherfucker. Yo, Renegade culture, we want to thank y'all for
we got our own thing. We got our own thing. Anyway.
Yo, Renegade culture, we back with our outro. My man Kalonji had to skip town, like the cops was at the door. You know what I'm saying? That's another story.
Curfew,
true. His mom's called.
What's happening, Renegade coaches in the building?
We back.
Yeah, we was just talking about some things behind the scenes, things not to say. Mm-hmm. So me and my style that I am, I'm about to say all of it.
Oh,
Sir.
It's like, cut!
Renegade culture, hip hopstery. Y'all know who this is? The BIGDADDYKNE, the Big Daddy Kane, King Asiatic. Nobody's equal. Yo, stop the violence for real again. 30 years later, it's time for another Stop the Violence movement.
Yeah. Headed for self-destruction.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Renegade culture, we be back next week with another episode.
Peace.
Did he just do the Wakanda?
I do that now. I don't know why I keep doing the Wakanda and shit, yo.
Peace.
Yes.
We're going to be back in a minute, yo, with Renegade culture.
Black Owl.
Check it. Easiest thing to do is waste time. Hardest thing to do is draw a straight line. It's easy repeating things from the grapevine. Much harder to take that and make wine. Y'all rocking out with Renegade culture. This is Yamin Somali. Episode 92, I'm out. Peace.
Fuck it, how could I be more? Like a free fall, tuck and roll, I had to reform, scarf a bar, each time hitting me hard and harder still. Stop picking the scab, gave it time to heal.
And they know it's coming. I move like a big creature. The art of storytelling with tales from the crib keeper.
If triggers could speak, they scream with a shiver and screech. Leave geeks riddled, disfigured, they figures of speech. You want a piece? How you think you ninjas gon' eat? When I Kobayashi the beat, ain't shit sweet.
Yeah. Renegade culture.
Pressure applied, bullet outweighing me and the gods. Whether be time, my life look pretty good when you go the true route. Thumb and Genesis numbers, rocking this E5, preach from the east side. Brewing fanatic, they say they know crazy, the bull really padded. The kingdom we added and go through the process to get it established.
America don't like it. America, they just wanna copy. Yeah. Oh. I say America don't like it. America, they just wanna copy you. But your lips were made from golden brown sugar. Give me some sugar. I am your neighbor.
Not to mention she got plenty of media minutes who manufacture the vision, shape public opinion, to keep the people confused. I mean, they got the news, they can try to entertain you, while the comedians give you the news.
Yes, I'm taking it personal. Ride for my people. On the front line, now we die for my people. All this protesting is no time to be venal. Racially profiled. Riding in the regal, we are treated unequal. More pain to the sequel. This is only the prequel. They make it illegal to live black being legal. Sandra Bland, turning signal. The cops assaulted her. Law enforcement is just pitiful.
Love, my quintessence in one syllable. Using opportunities, living up to my lyrics though. Keep them elevated, I'm clever and concentrated. Composers keep you from being created, that's why your mind is broke. My squad can get hyped to the beat or get hyped to the moon. I'm supernatural like the portals in the mama's womb. We born like this, parents slack and we start forgetting. The school rooms got our right mind that are restricted.
Then I suppose that I'm destined to shock the globe, and that electrifying used to describe me is apropos. I'm a child of chocolate city berry era, where they might have shot you, left you simmering in your marinara. And where them conga drums is rooted in Ghanaian fermentera. Gentrifies tribe mute the beat, I freak it a cappella. Got my formal education from my bloodline, that's Ivy. Came up in the heart of cocaine 80s, bruh, no ID. Life was mostly bitter with a little bit of sweet. I had to concentrate to get all of this juice. Guess that's high C. See, they could never break my resolve, homie, I meant that. December baby, guess that is destined through my ascendant. I tend to keep a chunk of some crystalline on my pendant. I'm listing Sunny, I'm landing these hits for maximum impact. Yeah, you see it, this big uterus energy. The ones that try to play me, them pricks usually enemy. See, they intimidated, cause shit's stupidly gifted. And if you out of order, I show you the sheer brute of my entropy. Right. Oh!